Wayaki Wahinga. Him who was stolen by the settlers and taken all the way to Kibwezi. They buried him alive. Let us remember, not to forget. Remember Mogoni Nyanjiro, 1922, Central Police Station. She who went and resisted against the jailing of our freedom fighters, Hari Fuku and others. And when the colonialists saw this, they shot her in the heart, and her blood flowed down to the ground, mixing with the soil of our land, germinating the seed of the Kenya Land and Freedom Army, the Mau. May we remember to remember. Let us remember not to forget. How can we choose not to remember the great Field Marshal Degan Kimathi Washiori? He who said, it is better to die on our feet. It is better to die on our feet than to live on our knees. Let us remember not to forget. May we remember not to forget. P.O. Gama Pinto, the first member of parliament in independent Kenya to be assassinated. P.O. Gama Pinto, your soul will live forever. May we remember not to forget those who fought for the freedom of this land. Remember Abdurrashid Khalif, Abdisarif Khalif, Abubakar Amudi, Adu Awiti. Remember Aguins Kothek. Let us remember Ali Mazurui. Remember not to forget Bishop Kipsang Alexander Muge. May we remember Ambu and Lila. Not to forget Wahome Whispers Motahi. Let us remember not to forget Wenje Wamadori, Wangondu Kariuki, Wangari Maathai, Mama Yetu. May we remember Wanjiru Matenjwa. Remember not to forget Wanjiru Kehoro and Wako Awapi. Remember Wesonga Sijeo. Remember Willie Kimani, Yakub Din, Zarina Patel. Let us remember not to forget. May we remember the Gen Zs fallen down in the streets of Nairobi. May we remember not to forget. Remember Rex Masai. Remember fallen Gen Zs like Brian Lemayan Kasaine, Austin Makoha, Mike Kehoga, Chris Gitonga, Kennedy Onyango, 12 years old. Remember Matthew Njoroge, Kevin Moasi, Bis Likoge. Remember not to forget David Shege, Erickson Chalo Mutisia, Ibrahim Kamawanjiro. Remember not to forget Mbithi alias Scott. Remember not to forget Emmanuel Gigstata. Remember Clinton Mwavali. Remember Kennedy Odhiambo Maina. Remember Wilson Sitati. Gen Z Kennedy Njero. Gen Z Valentine Njeri. Gen Z Eric Kanyoni Chieni. Remember not to forget the Gen Zs Eric Kiratu, Caroline Shiramba. Not to forget. PLP! Unite, liberate! Nishuja, sisi sote we! Nishuja, ilijama sinde! Nishuja, kondele we! Nishuja, tasugoi! Ndio maana! Ndio maana! Viva Africa, viva! Viva PLP, viva! Unite, liberate! PLP! Rayo!
They can at least give their opening remarks and also welcome all of you to this party. And I am also very grateful that you showed up and came to stand with us on this important day to celebrate our milestone. Thank you very much. And for now, I will invite Kabala Kile, who is the vice chair of the party, to come and give brief remarks. Asanteni sana.
Wakenya wakisikia mnasema nini? Uongo tena. But that's why we are here. That's why PLP is here. We are here to re-energize our people, to renew our commitment to the service and protection of Kenyans and Kenyans' identity. PLP is going to form a home of all Kenyans who are tired of being a target of the economic hitmen. Ladies and gentlemen, habari ya walipa ushuru. Habari ya walipa ushuru tena. My name is Martha Karua Gachagua, the National Deputy Chairperson of this party, PLP. Na mimi pia ni mlipa ushuru na nimechoka na leo sitakia kitu. I'll not keep quiet because leo is our day of liberation. I joined this party 50. Ladies and gentlemen, habari ya walipa ushuru. Habari ya walipa ushuru tena. My name is Martha Karua Gachagua, the National Deputy Chairperson of this party, PLP. Na mimi pia ni mlipa ushuru na nimechoka na leo sitakia kitu. I'll not keep quiet because leo is our day of liberation. I joined this party 2006. And this is thank you to our honorable senior council and party leader, Martha Karua, the people's defender. I mean, to keep in the straight and narrow. Let me tell you one thing about principles, my fellow tenants and fellow taxpayers, unfortunately, at this time, is that we are at war. And this government has waged a war against Kenyans, against our payslip, against our education, against our health of liberation, to our purple house. And as you live, remember one thing, purple is not just but a color. Purple is a call of unity in times of political division. PLP! 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 Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, VC Kabala Kile. I would like to invite another member.
Make a change. And politics is what came to mind and was what came naturally and effectively in terms of making useful change to the society. And so I came to the party, and that's how I found my home in Kenya. Now PLP. Growing from an ordinary member to a ward party representative, constituency party representative, all through the steps. 2018, I was voted as the National Youth Chairperson. February 18, 2022, voted as now the National Deputy Chairperson of this party. You may ask, why this party? Make a change. And politics is what came to mind and was what came naturally and effectively in terms of making useful change to the society. And so I came to the party, and that's how I found my home in Kenya. Now PLP. Growing from an ordinary member to a ward party representative, constituency party representative, all through the steps. 2018, I was voted as the National Youth Chairperson. February 18, 2022, voted as now the National Deputy Chairperson of this party. You may ask, why this party?